guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Victoria. I'm so glad to have you here today. Today's video is going to be a sit down kind of video. As you can tell from the title, it's going to be an assumptions video. So I had you guys send in your assumptions about me on my Instagram. Make sure you're following me over there. I'm super active and I post lots of stories and pictures on there. I thought that this would be a fun and easy video to film because I just feel like I'm not really doing a whole lot during this quarantine, so there's not a whole bunch that I can film. So I thought that like a sit down video might be a little bit easier to film. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I will link the one that I did previously down in the description box if you guys want to see it. That was a long time ago though. Actually, I think I might have done like 2 of them, but I'm not really sure. So anyways, whether it's 1 or 2, I'll link them down in the description box if you guys want to see that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's see. I screenshotted these because I asked for these questions a few days ago, or assumptions a few days ago. So I'm just gonna pick random ones. I don't know if I'll have time to do them all, but we'll see. So if you guys haven't watched this type of video before, it's basically where I have you guys send in an assumption that you have about me, and most of them were really, really nice. I don't think I had any mean ones, but then I tell you guys if it's true or not and kind of talk about it a little bit. So yeah, the first one that I'm gonna go with, it says, you're super sweet and shy around first, but also don't let yourself get pushed around. I would say that I have a sweet personality. I hope that doesn't sound like vain, but I feel like I have a nice personality. I think I am a little bit shy at first, but once I get to know you, I'm not really shy anymore. And I don't let myself get pushed around. Sometimes I do, and I'm trying to get better at that, but I've been trying to work on that lately, but I do feel like I've been doing a better job at that. The next assumption is you feel like you're too nice sometimes. That is so, so true. I feel like I take pride in always like trying to be the bigger person in situations, no matter what it is. And so I think sometimes that gets taken advantage of, and then I let people be mean to me and I don't do anything about it because I just want to be mature and just let it go. You know, I always I'm really empathetic for people, and I feel like I'm always like, well, if they're being mean to me or doing something that hurts me, they must have something going on or they must be insecure about something. So I try not to let it bother me too much, but I do feel like I am too nice sometimes, which is also something that I'm trying to work on. But I also love that about myself. I love that I'm generally and genuinely a nice person. So I don't know. The next assumption is you don't like beer, and that is true. I don't know if you guys know this about me. I think I've mentioned it a few times before, but I really don't drink alcohol. I do sometimes, but I honestly don't enjoy it. The only time I enjoy alcohol is if it's like super, super fruity and you can't really taste the alcohol at all. I like the drinks at Olive Garden because they don't really taste super alcohol-y. I don't know. I'm just not a person that likes to drink just casually. Like if I drink, it's like for my birthday or like a special dinner, like I'll have a glass of wine or something like that, but I generally don't really drink that often. I just don't enjoy it. It doesn't make me feel good, and I just think it tastes kind of gross. The next assumption is you and your spouse are introverts. So I think that this is a interesting assumption because I guess when you see someone online, you can't really tell if they're an introvert or an extrovert. I feel like I used to be an extrovert, and then as I've gotten older, I have become more of an introvert. Devin is definitely an extrovert. He has some introvert qualities. Like he does like to stay home a lot, but for the most part, he loves being around people and he gets a lot of energy from hanging out with friends and stuff like that. So, and I'm totally the opposite. I definitely am an introvert, but I feel like we balance each other out. Sometimes he has to push me to go out more, and sometimes I have to like ask him to stay in more with me. So we kind of balance each other out, but I would say I'm the introvert and he is the extrovert. The next assumption is that you are going to get a 3rd dog. So I actually was telling Devin, like, I feel like now that we have 2 doodles, like what's one more? Like I feel like, you know, like at this point, just add another one. It can't be that much harder. I would love to have a 3rd dog, but definitely I want to have a baby first. So I told Devin that I was like, I'm not getting another dog until we have a baby first. So probably once we have a baby, I would say, and then when we like buy a house and stuff, I would say maybe a little bit after, like maybe when the baby is like 2 or 3 or something, then I would consider getting a 3rd dog. But it definitely will be a while before we get a 3rd dog. But I don't know, actually. Saying that out loud, I'm like, you know, I don't know, never say never. So the next assumption is that you really hate being a milso. Okay, I don't want to be too negative here. I wouldn't say I hate being a military spouse. Oh no, my battery is dying. I wouldn't say that I hate being a military spouse, but I definitely don't enjoy the military lifestyle. And it's definitely not for us. And I'm trying to be really nice and sweet here, but we just really don't enjoy it. We haven't had the greatest experience, and I'm very excited for him to get out. Okay guys, it's about an hour and a half later. I had to charge my camera because it was dying, so hopefully everything looks the same. If it doesn't, if the lighting's a little bit different, I apologize. But let's go ahead and get back into these assumptions. The next assumption is that I will be the easygoing yes parent and Devin will be the strict one. Okay, I actually think it's gonna be the opposite. I feel like Devin is gonna be more of the go with the flow, like go ask your mom type of parent. I feel like he's gonna be more fun than I will. I mean, I don't wanna be super strict with my kids, but I also think that I probably will be more strict than Devin. So it's funny that you assume that because I think it'll be the opposite, but we'll see. Someone else assumed that I have the same amount of love for my dogs as my husband, which is really funny. I do love my dogs a lot, like my own children, but I do love Devin more than my dogs. I feel like I have to say that. No, I'm just kidding. It's a different type of love. Someone assumed that I had a really good GPA in school. So I actually did really well throughout school. I feel like towards the end of high school, I stopped caring as much. I don't know. I had a pretty like rough time like my senior year, just like with people at school and stuff like that. So I felt like I just hated school and I didn't want to be there, and I didn't care about school as much, but I am really smart. And I was always in honors classes and stuff like that, and I really enjoy learning, but I just feel like I didn't try as hard as I could have at the end, but I still had a really good GPA. I forget what it was. I don't really remember, but I know it was pretty good. Someone assumed that I am over this whole quarantine. So I don't know about you guys. I think my last day of work was, let's see, it was somewhere around like March 20th or something like that. And it is now like, it's been like a month pretty much. I will say that there are days that I find it hard to find motivation to do anything, just because I feel like I'm so like, I don't know. Some days I feel really down and then other days I feel fine. I just have to keep myself busy or I start to feel like I'm in my head too much. And so I've been trying to like work out and go on walks and like edit videos and stuff like that, just like keep myself busy. But Devin is on nights, you guys know that, and so I already find it hard enough on my days off to find motivation to do anything when he's on nights because he sleeps all day. So it's like I'm bored and I just like don't know what to do, and then I have to be quiet because he's sleeping, and so it's just like, I don't know, I have a hard time like getting motivated. So now that I'm home every single day and he sleeps every single day during the day, it's been kind of hard, but I am ready to go back to work. But I'm kind of like nervous about how this is all gonna go when everything starts to open back up. I'm supposed to go back to work the second week of May. So we'll see how that goes. I just hope that people are still like, you know, not taking their kids places if they're sick. We have that problem a lot, like at work, people bringing their children or like themselves like coughing all over the place and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't want to work in your mouth if you're coughing all over the place. So I hope that that gets better. I know we're going to be like screening people and stuff like that before they come in for their appointments. So yeah, so I guess I'm getting a little off topic here, but I am kind of over the quarantine, but there's a part of me that does enjoy being home. Just like naturally, I love being home and like taking care of the house and being there for Devin if he needs me and everything like that. And he loves having me home too. So I do love it, but I also am ready to get back to like my normal routine. I think that that's the thing I miss the most, is having just like a normal routine. Someone said you're going to move back to Ohio once military life is over. This is something that people ask us all the time. People ask me all the time, like on my social media, like what are we gonna do when Devin gets out of the military? And if I'm being honest, I don't know what we're gonna do. There's a lot of things that are like up in the air and a lot of different factors. I think our most important, like our top priority, is just being able to take care of ourselves and having jobs that are gonna support us, and you know, finding a house that's gonna be able to be big enough for us and stuff like that. So that's our main priority. So whatever that means, we'll do that. So we're not really sure right now. So I really don't have an answer for it, but yeah, I've kind of been wanting to address that because a lot of people have been asking me, and I haven't really said anything because I don't really know what we're gonna do. Someone said, you're ready to have kids once you move to your first home after Devin gets out of the military. I definitely am ready to have kids. I want to have kids. I don't know when that's going to happen. It's kind of just like up in the air. Devin is in school right now, so I feel like it'll happen when it's meant to happen. I really don't, we don't really have like a timeline on anything, but I am ready to have kids. I feel like we've been married almost 4 years, and so, and you guys know I love kids, and I'm just like, I want to have kids so bad. My like dream job is to be a mom, so I can't wait to have kids, so I'm really excited for that. When I do have kids, I'm definitely gonna like vlog everything, make all of the pregnancy videos, do a birth vlog, do all of that stuff, so I'm so excited. All my friends around me, I feel like, are having babies, and I get so jealous of everyone that's having babies, so I am definitely ready to have kids. This assumption says that I eat healthy for the most part. So I would like to think that this is true, even though I feel like I'm not like the skinniest person in the world. I do, you guys know if you watch my grocery hauls, like I feel like I try to buy mostly healthy things, or like fresh fruits and veggies. I buy lots of frozen vegetables. We eat pretty balanced meals. I feel like when I cook, I always try to have like a protein and a veggie. I always try to make veggies with like dinner and stuff like that. I eat lots of fruit. So I would like to say that I eat healthy for the most part. I mean, we definitely do eat out, but I am trying to work on that. I thought that when this quarantine was happening, we would eat out all the time, but that's really not been the case. And by eating out, I mean just like going and getting fast food and stuff that has takeout. We have like a few times, but for the most part, we've been cooking at home a lot, which is really nice. And I've been trying to work out more, so I'm trying to like lose a little bit of weight. I'm not super comfortable with the weight that I'm at, because you guys know I am 5 foot, so I'm pretty short. So yeah, I am trying to lose a few pounds. So I've been trying to work on that during this quarantine. But I would say for the most part I eat healthy, but I do definitely eat unhealthy sometimes. Someone said you've never had a cavity, and I thought that this was a funny and random one that I would throw in here. I actually have had cavities before. I've had, I think I've had 4 cavities, 3 or 4, for sure 3. But I think the last one was like starting to be a cavity, and then they fixed it because they didn't want it to get worse. I'm not really sure, I don't really remember, but that was a few years ago. So it's been a long time since I've had a cavity. I had the 3 first ones like when I was little. But for the most part, I feel like I have pretty good teeth. Some people, like Devin, he takes really good care of his teeth, and I feel like every time he goes to the dentist, there's something wrong. So I feel like it's just genetics, but I have had a few cavities before. Okay, I have a few more. So this one says that you and Devin are high school sweethearts. So we are high school sweethearts. I think I've mentioned that before. We have been together since I was 16 and Devin was 15, I believe. So yeah, now I'm 23 and Devin's 22. So we were together through my, let's see, it was like the summer before my junior year. Actually, I don't remember. When would that be? I don't know. Anyways, we met during the summer, and then we dated for the rest of high school. And we did break up twice. You guys might not know that, but we did. Devin broke up with me twice. I should make that clear. He broke up with me 2 different times. We were only broken up for like a week, and then a month like the second time. But I don't even really like count it, but we were broken up twice. But then after that, we got married and stuff that you guys already know. So we are high school sweethearts. Someone said if Devin re-enlisted, you would secretly be kind of happy, and that is absolutely not the truth. I don't know where you get this information from. No, I'm just kidding. No, I really would not. Well, okay, let me take that back. I really would support Devin. I've said this before. I would support him no matter what decision he decided to make, because I feel like at the end of the day, even though it's my life, it's his career. So if he decided to re-enlist and I knew he would be happy in this life, then I would support him. But I know he's very unhappy, and I'm unhappy because he's unhappy in how he's being treated. So I would not be happy in the situation that we're in if he re-enlisted, if that makes sense. So if he was like happy and he was like, yeah, I kind of want to re-enlist, I'd be like, okay, let's do it. But because I know like the challenges we faced and everything like that, like I definitely would not. I would be like, are you sure that you want to re-enlist right now? But I know he would never say that in a million years, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I am definitely ready. I know I've said that like a million times, but I'm definitely ready to move on past this chapter. I feel like the military has done a lot for us and getting our life started as like a young married couple. But in a lot of ways right now they're holding us back too, just because Devin's trying to go to school and there's only so much he can do while he's in the military. And then like we want to have kids and all these other things. We want to buy a house and we just feel like we're being held back. Like I feel like our life's on pause right now. And so his contract ends in just a few months. He only has a few months left, so I'm really excited. And yeah, I'm just so ready. Okay, those are all of the assumptions that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys got to learn a little bit more about me in this video and that you liked it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. If you have any video requests, please leave them down below. I'm kind of drawing a blank on what to do. I really am not doing much, as you guys know, so I would love to get some like creative video suggestions from you guys, or anything that I already make that you guys want to see more of. Just let me know down in the description box. Let me know down in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I love reading your comments and responding to you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more from me, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell so you get notified every time I post. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.